accountable. Black women, no one can hold Black women accountable. Black women, unfortunately, we have adopted this mentality that I can do whatever I want to do and can't nobody tell me anything. And this is why we are where we're at. We live in a very selfish, egotistical society now that nobody cares. If you're a Black woman and to hold Black women accountable, you have to be ready to like fight because it's going to come with a lot. I'm always thinking about how young girls are being influenced. So what us grown women are doing is influencing these girls to do these out of control, I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a Black man, your white boss probably, that's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because he pay us. A gay man can tell us what to do. If it's a Black woman or a Black man, a straight Black man, we don't want to hear it. No one can.
We could do an exchange or in-store credit.
I just want back what I paid for them. That's all. I just want to put it on the card.
Do you even have a receipt?
Nobody ever said I needed no receipt.
Well, I mean, you need a receipt too.
I don't need a receipt to take my receipt. Did nobody even you can look, nobody put them on, so yeah, you can give me my money back.
But we don't do refunds.
Where say that at?
It's right there.
They don't say that. That said no cash refunds, not no car refunds. Go ahead and give my money back.
We can't.
Yes, y'all can. Can I get a... Where your manager at?
Brandon.
Where your manager?
Brandon.
Where is your manager? Because he act like he don't want to give me my money. And nobody even wants these ugly ass shoes.
Brandon, please tell her we don't do no refunds.
Y'all do refunds because I did it before. So can you give me my money back?
Can you take her out, Brandon?
It's not right there. I don't even got to look at that.
Man, we can't.
You can give me the money back though.
I can't, man.
You can.
It's store policy.
I said you can though.
I can, man.
And you can. I'll knock everything off these shelves.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have.
I'll knock everything off these shelves if y'all don't give me my money.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave. Well,
we don't want to hear about your how many baby daddies you got at home.
And we don't want to hear about how many dogs you have. Your dog. And then on top, let me finish.
No. See, now the real. No. Hold on. So the real you is coming.
No, I'm not hiding anything. To go around, let me finish.
No. Hold on. The real you is coming out now. We don't want to hear about your dog. Fuck you. Now. No. Okay. See, the thing that y'all don't understand is people know that y'all got a negative disposition towards them. Well, white people know y'all hate them. And then when they return the same energy back to you when they say, well, don't nobody want to hear about your ghetto kids at home that keep on writing on the wall all day, then you're going to get offended. You can talk about their dogs and say, fuck you. But then if they call you an angry Black woman and it's, and this is where the Black fatigue comes from, is because y'all always victims and you're never the aggressor. For some reason or another, y'all are always the ones that get offended. And then when you finally get called out on your, then it's, oh my God, I can't believe it. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and all of this other bull. You just exhibited exactly what men deal with on a regular basis. Now, white people are dealing with it. See, this is what men have been going through inside of their households. They've been knowing and they've been dealing with the angry Black woman syndrome for centuries, for decades. Now, white people, the very ones that y'all join forces with, especially white women, they saying, okay, Shaquanda, how many times are you going to be aggressive in the workplace? And how much chicken are you going to steal out of the refrigerator? And when they then call y'all out on y'all book, now it's you. We don't like to hear your dogs, and I didn't want to go to the potluck because your cat probably was standing on the counter. Now it's coming out. See? Now we can get somewhere. Because they can see the resting face. Y'all don't hide y'all emotions well. You think that everybody is supposed to tiptoe around y'all. And now they have Black fatigue. Q, now you see what Black fatigue is.
And y'all had a good conversation.
Black bitches in the way. Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm Bree.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck about paying me.
I never gave a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck.
We want to be fun and come up in the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two people...
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespected. I'm gone.
Come with it. I'm good. What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now?
I mean...
We're girls. We
He feels I don't like his.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What's next? What's next? What's next?
Everyone.
What's next?
I like her. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about interrupting the conversation.
Next?
These hoes love us.
What's next? Because they obviously do love us. So what's next?
What's next?
What do you think the men watching this are gonna think about you two?
Nigga, eat my dick.
Hey, everybody loves a hoe. I had never seen a hoe get turned down or a hoe not wife. So,
Should ever tell a, you think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell yeah. Why you say that? Because would you wear that shit to church? I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want. But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
You think a man?
Oh my God, so I need these waters, baby, because they ain't got no more. Thank you, that was a good one. I'm so thirsty. Aqua.
Why you did that?
What you said, mommy?
That why did you do that?
Oh, his water ain't no more.
What is Yahawah?
You need water.
Yes, where are the waters?
Oh, I don't know, but I don't know, but can you search them?
Search what?
The water.
Let me ask one of the ladies. Ma'am, Espanol? Come here, friend.
He was going to buy it.
Water.
Right now.
Oh, he going to buy it now.
Yeah.
You with him?
Yeah.
Do you know where it's at? Y'all was together?
No, because he was alone when he found it.
Oh, okay. Well, me a search. I asked her.
Yeah, if you want. No, he doesn't understand because we are Argentinians, so he doesn't speak Spanish. But
you don't know
if you if you want, I'm going to ask her.
Yes, please. Thank you. I got it. We could trust you.
Black women with attitude problems.
Attitude, okay, like, we'll wake up in the morning, Your Honor. I'll tell her, good morning. What's good about that morning? I'm like, Your Honor, we just woke up. What do you mean? I'm happy I'm alive. We in the store, Your Honor. She like, do you want the green beans or do you want the corn? The corn. Why do you want the corn? And store them all down the aisle. And we go to the same store, get the same food every week. And get mad, and she know what I like.
She like to eat junk all day. That's what he want me to pick out, junk. Okay. He don't like eating healthy.
He doesn't like to eat healthy. Okay. When you ask him to eat healthy, how is your attitude?
So I say, would you like to?
Black women with attitude.
This is Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall send thee. And as Esau continues to get exposed, so is his pit bull to end up being exposed, and the world is seeing, who they really truly are. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I pray that this quick lesson be edifying to the elect. So, you've seen in the opening clip, there's plenty of videos out, on TikTok, IG, World Star, wherever, YouTube, you know, just with men in particular, really all the nations really don't want to deal with N-dubs, really. You know, our apostles always speak about it, but it's that stink ass attitude that a lot of Judite, the Southern Kingdom women have, man. In particular, you know, N-dubs, man. You know, and the world, just because it's tolerated here more in Babylon, doesn't mean that they're gonna tolerate that shit overseas, and that's what this story is about. And you know, as the scriptures say, because she thought, this woman thought that she could basically escape the curses. Let me see. Do I have Deuteronomy pulled up still? Yeah. Let's go out here. Because there's no escaping these curses, man. Esau is used as a sword against us. That's the Lord's sword. Let me see. I think it's 15 actually. I'm looking for, it says curses show. I think it says pursue thee. I'll read this one. 33, Deuteronomy 28 and 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. And yeah, and I mean, there we go. 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he command thee this day. So there's no escaping these curses, man. You just this N-dub, you know, just went from Babylonian Edomites to Russian Edomites, man. You know, that's the only thing. They was over there too, and they have less tolerance for N-dubs over there, overseas, man. So let's see, let's read some of this. It says, black women who left U.S. for Russia to escape racism, quote unquote, beaten by new neighbors. This is published yesterday. It says, it might be the most prominent cultural theme of 2025 progressive black Americans with a victim complex relocating overseas. They think they're escaping oppression, right? These curses shall pursue thee, right? Only to discover that most of the world has zero tolerance for them, and that the U.S. is a far better place than they initially thought, right? Because in Babylon, they're lifted up, you know. That stink ass attitude is promoted here in Babylon, man. But they don't take that shit in a lot of Eastern countries, man. You know, the women tend to be more feminine. You know, that's why they have the you know, passport bros and stuff like that at all these different talking points on these different podcasts, with these different Jake men are not dealing with N-dubs, man. It's that fucking attitude shit, man. You know, the stretch forth next, and I'll get that. You know, all this head shit. You know what I'm saying? Loud. You know, like all that, man. Ain't no man trying to deal with no shit like that. No man in their right mind. Says Francine Villa, and I don't know how this woman is, but the reason I brought out the that first precept in Deuteronomy, proverb and a byword, because that's the perception. So even if her herself isn't like that, the perception with most N-dubs, you know, is that's the perception that they have of you know, so-called black women, man. And that's why they was over there treating her as such, you know. And maybe she did. Who knows? I don't know. It says Francine Villa left the U.S. for Russia in 2020, declaring America discriminatory and asserting that she feels much safer in her new home in a 2020 documentary called Black in the USSR, produced by Russia Today. Villa criticized the racial evils of America and praised Russia as a safe place for her to walk the streets. There's Edomites over here, there's Edomites over there, man. And, you know, and America definitely is systematically racist, you know, and all that. We get that, but Russia still, like I said, they got Edomites over there, and these curses are still gonna follow you wherever you go on this planet. That's how the Israelite. That's how we know that we're the Israelites. It says the expat is not a stranger to the East. Her grandfather, great-grandfather, moved from Virginia to work as an agriculturalist in the Soviet Union in the 1930s, and her family has lived in Russia ever since. She was born there, but at a young age, her mother moved to the United States. 5 years after moving back, Villa is ready to leave. She took to Instagram this week, bloody and battered, and calling for help after an argument with her Russian neighbors ended in a beating. Villa claims her young child, who was present, was also injured during the altercation. Her post is interlaced with clips of the incident, though she has suspiciously avoided posting the entire unedited video. It says she fled racist America for Russia and got a beat down. Sometimes reality smacks you in the face, literally. Meet Francine Villa, a black woman who left the U.S. in 2019 because she believed the media narrative America is systematically racist, which it is, and Russia is safer, which obviously it isn't, because Edomites are over there too. So let's watch a little bit of this video.
Кричат соседи постоянно на меня. Сегодня напал мне прям кулаком с ребенком, прям кулаком в лицо. Значит, вы в России давно живете?
Дай мне войти на квартиру. Дай мне, я легально здесь живу, как твоя. Дай мне войти в эту квартиру.
Хожу в участковую, пишу заявление, мне русскую паспорт. Участковый не реагирует, не помогает. Я уже устала. Ваши бригады, все, не надо. Ваши вещи, они пойдут на помойку. Ты меня поняла? Ты меня поняла? Оставь. Почему вы ко мне на ты? Вы пугаете на ребенка. Вы пугаете на ребенка. Вы меня не учите, пожалуйста. Не надо прикрывать ребенка. Оставьте мою воду, оставьте покой, оставьте меня. Оставьте. Я замучилась ваших клиентов. Не трогай, мне ребенок в руках. Я пытаюсь выйти. Напали на меня жена и муж. Это взрослый, большой мужчина и большая женщина. Прям напал меня, я тебя уничтожу. Черножопая. Прям мне слова говорят плохие. Я последний раз это отсюда убираю. Это стоит в моей стенке, снимай дальше. Я не могу выйти и входить в свою квартиру. Напугает моего ребенка. Кого? Он пуганный, плачет, бедняжечка. Да, зайка, ты плачешь, да? Плачешь, зайка?
So I mean, that's pretty much it. They basically said they'll destroy her black ass. But like, hey, you know, she's foolish for thinking that she can go leave America and she would go deal with some Russian-speaking Edomites and think shit was going to be different. The Lord said that he would put enmity between thee and the woman, between the serpent, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called, the self-proclaimed white man, white people, right? And the woman, which is the nation of Israel, man. You know? And enmity, let's look up enmity real quick. Because that's what you Israelites fail to realize, is that it doesn't matter. As long as you're around fucking Edomites, they're going to fucking hate you. Period. Doesn't matter what fucking language they're speaking. It says enmity, the state or feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something. Isn't that woman being hostile to her? Calling her a black ass, so she'll destroy her, you know, throwing her fucking water out, punching her, you know, the husband punching her and all that shit, you know? This is enmity.
Я что сделать лайв, потому что я попасть никак не больше, что я не понимаю, что мне нужно делать, чтобы этот место...
But yay, the Lord is you know, tearing down pride that you N-dubs have, men. You know, exposing all that you know, women's liberation shit, and I'm black and I'm proud, and you know, you can't tell me nothing. All that shit that happens here in Babylon, shit, man, shit ain't happening. Shit, it ain't really happening like that anymore here. People keep bringing it out all the time. You know, that fucking stink ass attitude, man. Let me get yeah, I don't have to do that one. Where's the, oh, let's get this one. It says Judah's, it's Isaiah 3, and I'll start at 16, and then I'll jump down. It says Judah's women denounced, right? That would be the so-called black women. It says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks, right? You know, just that, like like this.
Problems.
Attitude. Okay, like, we'll wake up in the morning, Your Honor. I'll tell her, good morning. What's good about that morning? I'm like, Your Honor, we just woke up. What do you mean? I'm happy I'm alive. We in the store, Your Honor. She like, do you want the green beans or do you want the corn? The corn. Why do you want the corn? And storm up down the aisle. And we go to the same store, get the same food every week, and get mad. And she know what I like.
She like to eat junk all day. That's what he want me to pick out, junk. Okay. He don't like eating healthy.
He doesn't like to eat healthy. Okay. When you ask him to eat healthy, how is your attitude?
So I say, would you like to?
Stretch forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head. That's why Southern Kingdom women, you know, tend to not be able to grow their hair, man. And the woman's hair is their glory, as the scriptures say, man. And the Lord said he smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts, right? So that's why they're all, you know, bald all the time, man. 24th verse, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell there shall be stink, right, down there, and instead of a girdle a rent, and instead of a well set hair baldness, and instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, man. So the Lord really fucked up the end up, man. They got this stink ass attitude, you know. They're out of shape. That's what the, you know, stomacher, you know, out of shape, bald headed, you know, and burning instead of beauty, you know. Then it's, oof, I've seen some black women before, so you know what that means, you know. And that's and women in general, but you N-dubs are definitely getting called out, man. You know, people are onto you. They're tired of you, your fucking shit, and they're damn sure tired of your stink ass attitude, and you're gonna be humble very soon, man. This is Isaiah 32:9. Because they're able to live comfortably over here in Babylon because Esau set it up that way. You know, they could talk shit to the Israelite man all day, every day, and Esau just backs them, man. All they do is say they're gonna call the cops, and the Israelite man gotta flee, where they get arrested, they get put on child support. You know, N-dub will have multiple baby fathers, and have her new boyfriend expect I seen a video, you know, expect the new boyfriend or one of the baby's fathers, he's coming to bring McDonald's or Happy Meal to his son, and she got an attitude at the door like, why didn't you bring Happy Meals for all the other kids? He's like, those aren't my fucking kids, you know. So all this confusion and you know, madness that's going on you know, with these end dubs, that's coming to an end, man. You know, people are tired of it. People are calling you out on your bullshit. And the Lord is first and foremost is calling you out on your bullshit and bringing all this shit to the light, man. It says, rise up, Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, right? So you're going to be mourning very soon. And Trump, with this big, beautiful bill that he got, is going to start cutting Medicaid, and it's going to cut a lot of, you know, EBT, SNAP, you know, benefits, man, that you women have been living deliciously off of for far too long. And they're crying about that already. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, man. So they're going to be, you know, the teats going into the benefits, man. Those government, you know, programs that, you know, give cash benefits and, you know, SNAP benefits for your food. You know, Section 8, all that shit, man. Just living on fucking Easy Street, talking shit, and having a fucking attitude. And Esau's cutting all that shit off, man. You know? So yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. I just came across this, and you know, a lot is happening in these last days, man. All praise to Yahawashi for that, man. But hey, let this serve as a warning, man. None of us Israelites can escape the curses, man. We have to wait until Yahawashi comes and lifts that curse off of us, the curses off of us, and puts it upon our enemies, man. So yeah, I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying. Excuse me. To the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening, learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing on what's out of this bitch. And salutations, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. Say a Bible ball and Kwam Yasharala. Hey, shalom. To the next one.